There's a problem with traditional fitness advice. For years we've been told that this is how you do it. You have to bulk, then cut. You need to feel the burn to have a good workout. No pain, no gain. You must do more mentality. Calories and macros is all that matter. Avoid fats. Eat only lean protein and eat a lot of carbs. You do all that, but you're still tired, your strength stalls, your energy drops, your hormones feel off, and deep down you feel like something is not right. Maybe the problem isn't discipline. Maybe it's the advice. These advices may work for bodybuilders, but if you're not a bodybuilder, why are you training and eating like one? By the way, I don't have any problems with bodybuilders. I actually respect them for getting shredded and going on the stage, which is super hard. But most of you want to get stronger, more energy, be healthier, and build some more muscle. Bulking and cutting is a stress cycle, and you can build muscle in a slight surplus or at maintenance. Studies show that you don't need huge bulks to grow. Slow and steady growth will always beat extreme swings, in my opinion. Our bodies don't like extremes. Too much food, too less food, or too much training. The problem with bulking is that most people will gain unnecessary fat, and this can lead to insulin resistance, inflammation, brain fog. Your physique will suffer, your digestion will suffer. You don't like how you look. Your health suffers. Your hormones suffer.
No. Shit.
A good example would be too much body fat, and this can cause you to have more aromatase, which turns testosterone into estrogen, which is something that you probably don't want. Cutting has problems too. It can suppress your hormones, which lowers your testosterone, can lead you to have more stress, have less energy. Your strength fluctuates if things are not done properly. Your mood and energy will also fluctuate, and you're always waiting to feel good again, always wanting to eat more and eat the foods that you like. And for most people, this does not work well. This is why you should not copy bodybuilders, because they manipulate extremes for stage aesthetics. And the average man wants more strength, more energy, higher testosterone, better performance, and longevity. Yes, there are some cases when bulk is needed or a cut is needed. If you are too fat, you are obese, doing a cut probably would be a good thing. Or if you are too skinny, doing a bulk would make sense. Or if your goal is to squat 300 kilograms and you go from 90 kilograms to 100 kilograms, you'll get there easier. But there's always trade-offs. You've probably heard this before. 8 to 15 reps for muscle growth, 1 to 6 reps for strength. Feel the burn means you're doing something right. 5 to 6 exercises per muscle group in a single session. 20 sets per session. Train to failure constantly. If you are a beginner or early intermediate, this may work because everything you do as a beginner or early intermediate works. But if you want to go to the next level, you need a new approach. So here are 3 things that you need to build muscle: mechanical tension, progressive overload, adequate recovery. If you dialed in these 3 things, you'll build muscle for years to come. And a few things you need to know. The burn is metabolic stress, not muscle growth itself. High volume can destroy recovery if not done properly. I believe that most guys are doing way too much. And when you destroy your recovery, when you destroy your CNS, this destroys your ability to produce force. And for you to build muscle, you need to produce as much force as possible. So this means that more sets does not mean more gains. Doing more does not mean more gains. And you may ask, how many sets should I do per week? How many sets should I do per session? How many times should I push to the limit? How many exercises should I do? And the answer is, I don't know, because this depends on many factors. How long have you been training, your recovery ability, other aspects of your life like sleep, diet, all of these things matter, and also your goals. Me, I'd say 2 to 3 sets per session per muscle group 2 to 3 times a week. If you do this, you'll do great. And don't go to failure every single session. 1 to 2 reps in reserve would be great. And also you have to make sure recovery is dialed in. So if you want health, strength, and muscle, you should consider nervous system fatigue, hormonal stress, recovery depth, and chronic inflammation. If you consider these 4 things, you'll have the best of all of them. We have a problem with modern diet advice, which builds muscle, but what about the rest? Energy, vitality, having a full hair, no bloating, no acne, high natural testosterone, feeling great. For me, fitness is looking great, being capable, and being healthy. We are told lean chicken breast, egg whites, avoid fat, high carb base, eat everything as long as it fits macros. If it's low calorie or high protein, it's healthy. Eat a lot of grains and green vegetables. And this comes with problems. When you have low cholesterol intake, your hormone production suffers. When you consume low-fat diets, your testosterone can drop. Fat-soluble vitamin deficiency is something that also can happen, and your CNS needs fat for optimal function. Chronic hunger and blood sugar swings is something that happens with most people because they have this high carb-based diet. Lean protein only is incomplete nutrition. Inflammation and oxidative stress from cereals and junk food. These can come from these high protein, low calorie foods and this mentality of you can eat everything as long as it fits the macros. And by thinking this way, you can eat things that are not good for you, for your biochemistry. And also too much grains. This can lead to nutrient deficiency, leaky gut, and other gut issues. In my opinion, a nutrient-dense, high-protein diet, not counting calories, is the best thing you can do for your health, strength, and physique. If you're eating well, the body will follow, and you don't need to do restrictions, and you don't need to count calories like a bodybuilder. And important nuances here. Bodybuilders optimize for size, they often sacrifice health, and sometimes use extreme methods to get to their goals. And I believe the average person or most people should not do this and should not follow their approach. And you, if you're still watching this, you probably want more strength, better performance, more energy, better hormonal health, more vitality. So my message to you here is stop going to extremes, stop living in this bulk and cut cycles, stop copying influencers and bodybuilders, stop training to exhaustion, and stop starving your hormones.